Chef Jorge Rodriguez. Yeah. All right, Chef. I'm good. How are you doing?
How's everyone doing today?
Good.
All right, that sounds great. How are we doing today, Kwame?
Oh man, we are doing fantastic. You know what? We're even going to be much better when you let us know what you're going to prepare today.
Well, I hope my tongue doesn't get tied in this little explanation, but it's going to be a seared Mahi served with a corn succotash, with a sweet pea puree, and a saffron cream sauce.
Let me tell you, Big Chef, she was so happy when you said seared Mahi.
All right.
She was happy. Yes.
Sounds great.
All right, well, go ahead and take it away, Chef.
All right, well, first thing you want to do, first and foremost, is you want to get your sauce ready. Your sauce is going to take the longest to cook. It takes anywhere approximately about 15, 20 minutes or so. So we're going to get that ready. We're going to make sure that this pan right here is hot enough. So let's take a look here. Get that up to about 6. Good. And get the knife out. Now, here at Disneyland, safety comes first. So I don't get in trouble. And one, I don't cut myself.
There you go.
But I will put on my safety glove. Now, you always want to make sure if you do have one of these, that you read the instructions, because it does tell you on there that it does not prevent knife cuts. Just slows it down. So when you do get cut, it's not as bad.
Wow, that's like an airbag for your hand. It won't stop the accident. It'll just slow it down.
Just slow it down. Just a little bit, yeah?
Right.
So once we got that ready to go, now, just to be safe, we want to make sure we have gloves on both hands at all times while we work here at the resort.
There we go.
We don't want to touch any food that you're going to go ahead and eat and enjoy with our bare hands. So what we're going to go ahead and get started is we're going to place some oil in the pan. Now I use grapeseed oil. Now this past weekend, Robert Irvine was here recently.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
how many people saw him?
Nobody saw Robert Irvine?
All right, Robert Irvine. This Dinner Impossible? No? Yeah, no?
You got to say it? Yeah.
All right, come on, little. That's it.
Yeah. That was good.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
So he was here, and he stressed that grapeseed oil doesn't have any flavor. It won't, damage the food itself while you're cooking it. It's going to go ahead and not alter the flavor, and that's very important when you're cooking at any point in time. Anything. So what I would like to do is I like to cut up the vegetables that are going to take the longest to cut. In this case, a carrot. I do have carrot for my sauce. I also have some leeks. Where's that camera?
Yeah, they're right here.
Some leeks. Some lemongrass. Lemongrass is going to be the aromatics. Aromatics is basically what's going to go ahead and enhance the flavor of it, perfume that sauce. Some a bay leaf, some garlic. We're going to go ahead and throw some peppercorns in there, and also yellow tomato. That yellow tomato is going to go ahead and also provide color for that sauce. And last but not least, saffron. Who here has used saffron? Yeah?
Okay.
All right. Who here likes saffron? Good, so do I.
Okay.
Now, I'm not sure if you knew this, but saffron is one of the most expensive spices that you'll find on the planet itself. It takes about 3 pigments, or these little hair-like. Yeah, you can't see it. It's like the little strands of hair. 3 of them make up what the flower. What is it, caucus flower? Has, or crocus, what's that? Crocus, there you go, crocus flower.
Yeah, she knows.
It only has 3 strands in it. It takes about 14,000 strands, little tidbit, 14,000 strands to make 1 ounce, hence why it's so expensive.
Wow.
So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now this should be pretty decently, so we're going to add our carrots in there. Now the carrots are also going to go ahead and provide some color as well to the sauce itself.
Okay.
Now it's also going to go ahead and color the oil. So you're going to want to go ahead and add that, let that go ahead and work its magic in that pan or in the pot, preferring what you have. Give it a little stir, just a little small one here. Okay. After that, we're going to go ahead and add our leeks really quickly. And those are going to cook pretty much about the same time. They're pretty much, leeks are just an extension of the garlic and onion family itself. Great flavor, sweet, beautiful, aromatic. So it sounds great.
Yeah. With the sizzle.
Right. A little bit higher, but enough.
All right.
Good.
All right, yeah, you got your
Cool. So now while that's going, you want to make sure that you got your garlic cut up pretty well. Now, there's a few ways people cut their garlic. Some people slice it, some people dice it, some people just mince it. I smash it, go across the cutting board, give it a quick one. Okay. Doesn't have to be super nice because what's going to happen is you're going to go ahead and basically strain the sauce at the end of the day. So it's not that important. We're going to get our little garnish out the way. Okay? Now, also what I like to do is I like to season my ingredients as I go. I don't season at the end. The reason why is because chances are at the end you're going to be seasoning the end product rather than seasoning the products that you've used to enhance that flavor of that sauce, or even just enhance the flavor of, you know, let's say you're doing a stew or so forth. You always want to season as you go. It's something I learned at the California School of Culinary Arts. I had an instructor while I attended there. I went there from 05 to 06, graduated in 06, and I've been in debt ever since.
Oh, man.
So he always taught us to go ahead and season as you go. So you gotta get that going. Now, one other thing that I like to use here is wine, white wine. Now, I prefer Chardonnay over any other wine, mainly because I like the flavor of the Chardonnay, the fruitiness, and so forth. You can use any wine you like. It doesn't have to be specifically Chardonnay. That's just my preference. So I go ahead and add some Chardonnay wine. Deglaze that pan. Very nice. Now, if it gets too hot, in this case, I pulled it off right now because I'm used to fire.
Okay.
So, in the kitchen, you're always going to get that little bit of flame just coming out the edges here. What is it, a thermidor?
Yeah, thermidor.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to do it. There you go. There you go. I'm one fan.
You know
right
about
there.
thermidor.
Now, if you
One
don't know-
person.
Yeah, if you don't know about
Thermidor.
thermidor, what is it, 90 seconds?